The tone and trajectory has been set for the Dallas Cowboys as two of their youngest stars, and Micah Parsons and Ceedee Lamb, have absolutely been able to step up to the role of leader for the Cowboys. And in the last moments of honestly a disappointing season, but there's some silver linings and everything. And the silver linings this season has been the fact that we've seen a new personality kind of take hold on this team, and these two guys have been a major part of that. Let's get right into it with this Dallas Cowboys news roundup, and be sure to subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys content. All right, first things first, gonna start the bad news because I know y'all hate hearing from these dudes, so we're gonna just peel the band-aid right off. Stephen Jones, and brace yourself, yes, he's about to say something about the cap. So if you're about to get mad, if you think you're gonna get mad, you probably are, bro. But here's the quote. Stephen Jones, when talking about trying to re-sign soon-to-be free agents like Osa Odighizuwa, Jordan Lewis, Chauncey Golston, and Rico Dowdle, I will say this. I want them to re-sign all but one of those guys. We're going to save that for a video I'm going to do later on this week. But yeah, they need to re-sign everybody that's named outside of one of those guys. But Stephen Jones said, we want them back. They've shown that they are Dallas Cowboys football players. They're certainly guys we want to have back. It's just about making the calculus work. Brace yourselves when it comes to fitting everybody under the salary cap. We're going to have to start bleeping that word out on the channel, man. Anytime we say the word, we just going to start bleeping it out because I know y'all traumatized from Stephen Jones beating you over the head with it, man. All right, so for now on, anytime we say that needs to be a bleep. I hope my post-edit self caught that. This is smart. This is exactly what they should be saying outside of that last thing, because to be quite frank, nobody gives a damn, Stephen Jones. That's part of your job description, man. That's like a McDonald's working trying to tell people that's ordering Big Macs the temperature the burger supposed to get to before they get their sandwich. Bro, we do not give a damn about how the sausage is made. Just give us the damn sausage, bro. Pause. I don't need to be saying that with the Jones family. That's out of pocket. I'm about to think of another whatever. We're gonna roll with it. Y'all know what I was trying to get across. Look, man, don't talk to us about no salary cap. We know how the salary cap can work. Google is free. Over the Cap, Spot Rack, all these different websites can show us exactly the path the Cowboys can take to get to $100 million in open salary cap space. Now, I did already do a program where I showed you guys exactly how they're probably going to spend about 80% of that, which is going to be on their own guys, because we know they love doing that. And that's going to leave them roughly about $25 million in salary cap to play around with, which means we're looking at about 2 impact free agents. Cowboys fans, I'm telling y'all right now, here's where to set y'all expectation. This is the only way y'all should be disappointed. If the Cowboys don't go out and get 2 good, decent players out of free agency that you know their names, man, that you know their names and they're still productive players. If they don't go out and get a DJ Jones or a Khalil Mack or one of these guys for one of these veteran type of deals where you're only paying them $8, $9, $10 million on the contract per season, they can get 2 of those type of guys this offseason. That's about it, bro. Don't expect anything bigger than that. We already crunched the numbers. But yes, they need to be going out and retaining some of the guys that were just mentioned. A lot of people are saying, oh, he's pricing himself. No, he's not. Osa is not pricing himself out of a damn thing. Look, he's going to get a major pay raise, but the Cowboys are going to be able to afford it. Do not let the media play tricks with y'all, man. Don't let these media members tell y'all that they can't afford to pay Osa Odighizuwa. Yes, they can, and yes, they should, because Osa is going to be the top defensive tackle target on free agency this offseason. So keep your guys. You said you like your guys, keep your guys. So yeah, that's the news as far as that goes. All those guys should be a priority. It's good that the Cowboys understand that all those guys should be a priority, and they cannot take another mass exodus of depth and role and rotational type of guys and some starters. Again, they just can't take it. Chauncey Golston, J. Lou, Osa, man, you got to keep all 3 of them dudes 100%. But outside of Stephen Jones, we also unfortunately heard a little bit from Jerry Jones as well, except this time he was taking a snipe at one of the rookies, man. Jerry Jones, when talking 105.3 The Fan, was talking about the rookie offensive linemen Tyler Guyton and Cooper Beebe, and he said, quote, I probably got a little out over my skis, thinking just plug those guys in. Guyton was drafted to replace left tackle Tyron Smith, and Beebe was replacing center Tyler Biadasz. Jones said he thinks both rookies have done well, but added, we've paid the price to some degree. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I think that Jerry was trying to avoid singling out someone here. I think he was trying to avoid completely killing the confidence of his first round left tackle that he drafted in Tyler Guyton, because Cooper Beebe has 100% played at a more than serviceable level at the center position, even as a rookie. I think he has done damn well, and he only really struggled against some of the best players in the league, the Vita Veas of the world, the Jalen Carters. He was only struggling against those type of guys, so we gotta give him a little bit of grace with that, especially since that's not even his natural position. But he has still played damn well as a center, and I think that if you leave him there, he's ultimately going to be a Pro Bowl, even potentially an all-pro level center at some point in his career. So I don't think he was more so talking about Cooper Beebe, because Cooper Beebe isn't the one we've seen have to get benched multiple times this season. He also isn't the one that's been battling multiple injuries all season and can't stay on the field, and whiffing on his blocks, and always got his hands on the ground and ass up in the air looking like he about to go audition for the twerk team. Tyler Guyton, man, you'd have had some bad moments this season. So look, you're a rookie. We all love you. We all support you, but we all also have eyeballs, bruh. It's been looking bad at times, and we just hope you can get stronger and get a little bit better going into next season. Actually, you got to get a lot of bit better going into next season, because Dak is literally going to be standing on one leg, bruh. We don't need him back there trying to run, because you back there throwing that thing back, bro. So Tyler Guyton, let's get it together. Jerry Jones, he wasn't really out of bounds for saying this. This dude is paying these dudes millions of dollars. He can criticize how they're working. Okay, I don't think this is out of bounds right here at all. They said Jerry Jones is one of the guys that he's at practice, and he's one of those owners that he's not only talking a lot about the team, but he's there a lot. So if he paying for it and he there and spending his time there, man, we can't really say nothing. We have some criticisms that he want to lay out. So Tyler Guyton got to get it together, bro. But I think he was just trying not to single out the rookie here. This should not have been a slight at Cooper Beebe, and if it has been a slight at Cooper Beebe, then Jared don't know what the hell he looking at. I'm just gonna say that. But either way, that's enough of the front office, because I'm getting sick to the stomach even talking about it. Let's move to some unfortunate / kind of good news, and I'm gonna tell you how it's good news. Cowboys Ceedee Lamb is out for the season. Additional examinations and scans this week on Ceedee Lamb's shoulder have determined that his injury has now progressed to a point that he'll be listed as out for the remaining 2 games of the season. He will undergo a process of treatment and rehabilitation for his shoulder, and is not currently expected to require surgery, and is projected to make a full recovery. First of all, salute to Ceedee Lamb. Everybody should be giving this man a round of applause, giving him a Warrior send-off, wishing him well, and hoping that he gets healthy and back for 2025. He did his damn thing, bro. Without Dak Prescott for majority of the season, he still put up close to 1,200 receiving yards, still put up 500 less than he did with Dak. I'm going to put that out there. But he did put up 1,000 receiving yards, and a lot of receivers without their starting quarterback, they fall off the map. Ceedee has proven to a degree that no matter who's throwing him the ball, he is a factor. So that kind of just gives him his own value independent of what Dak Prescott provides as a quarterback. Ceedee Lamb is a bona fide wide receiver 1, and he deserves the respect as so. And he also helps set a tone of toughness for the Cowboys this season. Usually we would see guys get these type of injuries and they be ready to sit out, and they don't want to lay it on the line. They don't want to leave it all out there on the field. Ceedee Lamb did exactly the opposite of that. Even though he's one of the guys that people look at as, let's keep it real, man, people look at Ceedee as one of the softest dudes on the team, mainly because of how he dressed. All right, it's mainly because of how he dressed and the fact that he has gotten pumped on the field a couple times. Jair Alexander against Green Bay in the playoffs last season. It's been a couple times we done seen him getting punked, and he ain't really responding the best way possible. But him going out there kind of showing this mental and physical toughness, and going out there and blocking better this season, and not really having those moments where it looks like an opposing DB is really imposing his will on Ceedee physically. He didn't really have any of those moments this year, but we also didn't really have any big games this year because we was ass all year long. So maybe that changes, but either way, Ceedee deserves all the credit in the world for what he did do. I'm sure he met all his incentives. He did what he needed to do to get his money. And look, I don't care if he did this to meet his incentives or to get his money. And those of y'all that's acting like it matters, y'all need to go get a damn life, bro. Look, if you save 100 lives, you save 100 lives. I don't give a damn the reason you saved 100 lives. So forget all the other semantics and the details and stuff that y'all trying to dive into. Ceedee did his job, and he set a tone, and he walked the walk as a leader, right? He set the example as a leader, and Micah Parsons is one of the guys that has set the example from a standpoint of his play on the field and the improvements he's made in the locker room and as a leader just in general, Micah Parsons has made some steps, and he has been talking about how him being a better leader has helped him improve on the field because he's just more naturally locked in, and he feels like other guys being able to step into those leadership roles has kind of invigorated the locker room a little bit. And I think that deserves a deeper conversation. That's also going to kind of segue into a conversation I want to have, because there's some things coming out of the Parsons camp, and they're not necessarily negative, but I do think they're conversation worthy. I'm not going to paint it in a negative light either, but I do want to have a dialogue about it because I do think it's interesting as far as it just kind of seems like to me, man, like Micah really wants to take over the team as a whole, not just the defensive side, just as a whole. He wants to be the face of the team from a leadership standpoint. And it may be a coup. It may be a coup afoot. That's all I'm going to say. But either way, we stay them same old Cowboys. And be sure to let me know down in the comments below how you feel about everything we talked about today. What do you feel about the Ceedee Lamb situation, his shoulder, him being rested for the rest of the last 2 games of the season? I think one of the best parts about that, I'm going to be honest, one of the best parts about that is the fact that now Jerry is going to be forced to look, his lasting image of this team this season is he's going to have to be forced to look at them sorry-ass receivers outside of Brandon Cooks, them sorry-ass receivers that's out there on that field. And he's going to be forced to think about how they need to get another weapon to go alongside Ceedee Lamb. So he checked off every box. Ceedee checked off every box. He did what he was supposed to do, and now he's about to let the team see what it's like to be without him. And that's the perfect thing the Cowboys need to experience ahead of draft season, because I need them to prioritize getting more offensive weapons, man. So hopefully the offense looks like Rudy Poo ass the rest of the year, bro. We're done. They proved their point. They showed, hey, we got more fight. Hey, we're here. We're trying to change the code. They showed all that. Lose these last 2 games, improve your draft position, get closer to that top 10. You're not going to get in the top 10 at this point. Get closer to the top 10 and try to get a real weapon added to this squad, bro. But either way, that's my take on it. Let me know yours down in the comments below. See you on the next.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Hey! I'm still them boys.